Today we're going to talk about the CPA firm of the future and people, and how people play a huge role in the CPA firm of the future, but the way that the people who are in the CPA firm of the future are much different than the people that we used to have in old-fashioned CPA firms. The profession has changed dramatically in terms of its demographics, first of all. Statistic number one, the average age of a CPA firm owner now in this country is 58 years of age. The average age of a CPA in this country is something around 53 or 54 years of age. Most firm owners are male. Over 80% of firm owners are male, less than 20% are female. Yet, accounting graduates in this country and young people entering the accounting profession, over 60% female. So the demographics of the CPA profession are changing dramatically. And the CPA firm of the future is aware of this, and they're staffing and using people differently than they used to. Back in my day, 30 years ago when I started in this business, actually 35 years ago, this was my 35th tax season, believe it or not, and I'm still alive, so that's good. We used to walk through 10 feet of snow 20 miles a day to do 17 tax returns by hand, 16 hours a day. I'm just joking about that. But that's the old-fashioned business model of people working these ridiculous hours during tax season, 70, 80, 90 hours a week. The only added benefit being that they bring in a bunch of free pizza during lunch for people to get fat on because they're sitting all day. The way CPA firms of the future use people now is much different demographic, much more part-time focus, job sharing, people working remotely, people not coming to brick and mortar office buildings. Also the concept of outsourcing, using resources outside of the office, whether those would be domestic resources here in the US or using resources in countries like the Philippines or India to access or to take advantage of time differences. So you see the CPA firm of the future with things like many more females, job sharing, people working part-time or seasonal and not working full-time during the year, people working different hours. For example, successful business clients don't just have problems Monday through Friday from 9 until 5. They don't just have problems 40 hours a week. There's 7 days in a week, there's 24 hours in a day, that's 168 hours. The business owners I know have issues 168 hours a week. So firms of the future tend to staff to be able to accommodate that. They'll have partial staff in on weekends, or people coming in at 12 noon and working until 8 in the evening, or people coming in at 5 in the morning and working until 1 in the afternoon, so that they can cover some of that time to do a much better job of serving their very best business clients who don't just have problems Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, with a 1-hour lunch break. Outsourcing, whether that's for financial statements or tax returns, has become very popular to the extent that you can exploit a 12.5-hour time difference in India so that while you're sleeping at night, somebody in India can be doing basic accounting. That's another way to take advantage of all of the opportunities with people as a CPA firm of the future. So any firm that, for example, is still staffing Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and that's about it, and they can't really relate to or have interactions with their clients any other time, that's not going to work in today's world of the CPA firm of the future. So people, the way people play and participate and collaborate in the CPA firm of the future, very, very important, much, much different than it used to be. And I think for any young person coming into the profession, CPA profession is a great opportunity if you get hooked up with the right CPA, with the right firm that knows this. Thank you.